General Hospital. Monica's tragic death shocks poor Charles. Major returns for her emotional funeral. General Hospital sees Monica Quartermaine, Leslie Charlson, dies this week. We're going to start the process of the Quartermaines, and others saying goodbye to the beloved matriarch of the family. We also want to talk about who is back for her funeral, because there should be some significant returns. We're going to discuss how Monica's funeral could bring in some people we haven't seen in quite some time on General Hospital, if the writers have done this right. Monica Quartermaine's tragic passing. The details emerge. It looks like it's going to be Tuesday or possibly Wednesday when Monica is found passed away. Our trusted leaker says it will be Danny Morgan, Asher Jarrett Antonizin, who finds her after Monica dies in her sleep. Reportedly, he tells Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, who alerts Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, but it might be vice versa. Again, this is a leak on that part, not a confirmed spoiler. It could be that Danny reaches out to his dad, Jason, first. And then it's Jason who tells Tracy. But by Wednesday, it looks like Jason is on the phone calling 911 to alert the authorities to a death at the Quartermaine mansion. We also have Tracy and Jason bonding over this terrible loss and confirmed GH spoilers. General Hospital spoilers. Funeral timing and emotional eulogy. We know Monica's death and funeral are set for fall. And we are a week away from it being officially fall, so all the timing aligns. General Hospital spoilers confirm Jason and Tracy are the ones hardest hit by Monica's death. Jason, according to our leaker, is supposed to do the eulogy at his mother's funeral. No doubt Monica's memorial is going to be sad and emotional for all the characters that are there, but also for the fans that have been watching Leslie Charlson play this role for literally decades. And she's been so amazing. We wonder if her memorial is going to bring us some major returns, because there are some Quartermaines that are off-screen that really should be back for this. Today, we want to talk about who should be there, who we hope to see, and characters that are on the show but we haven't seen for a while on General Hospital, in addition to ones we haven't seen in years and years. Key Quartermaine family returns for Monica's memorial. Right off the cuff, we rarely see Ned Ashton, Wally Kurth, and Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Locicero, these days, but we have no doubt that they should be on hand for the memorial service. Both Ned and Olivia absolutely love Monica, even though she and Olivia didn't always see eye to eye. And things were a little rocky between them when Olivia first married Ned. Way back in the day, we remember in the Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary, and Laura Spencer, Jeannie Francis, days when we were little, very little, and watching General Hospital with our big sister, Monica and Ned were actually lovers back then. It was so scandalous. Just a lot of history for all these characters. Along with Olivia and Ned, we're really hoping to see their son, Leo Quartermaine, Easton Rocket Suida. We've not seen him in forever. We think it was towards the end of April 2024 last time we saw Leo. And he should be on hand. Then, of course, there's Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, who will attend Monica's funeral. They're going to be crushed. BLQ is definitely going to want to be there to comfort and support her Granny Tracy, who's going to be heartbroken. We fully expect BLQ and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, as son, Gio, will be there, and we expect Emma to be at his side supporting him. Gio and Emma both love Monica. They spent a ton of time at the Q Mansion. Gio lived there until very recently. So, for all those reasons, these people will be there, but some others may be more surprising. Unexpected guests and controversial attendees at the GH funeral. Monica's son, Jason, reportedly is supposed to be the main speaker doing the eulogy at the funeral. Of course, his son, Danny Morgan, will be there. Now, we're wondering, speaking of other off-screen people, if Jason's other son, Jake Weber, Hudson West, might show up for his grandma's funeral. We've not seen Hudson West on GH since July of last year. We wonder if Jason will have Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud, there as his +1, or if Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, will insist on taking center stage and being there with him. Because our leaker said despite Monica not liking her, Carly is going to speak at the funeral. Adjacent to that, we wonder if Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, is actually going to show up, because he most certainly should not. He killed Monica's son, AJ Quartermaine, Sean Cannon, and of course, Tracy and Ned don't like Sonny either. However, Jason may want him there for support. Hopefully, Sonny sits this out of respect for Monica and her family, but you never know with the GH writers. Also, we're sure Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, will be there for Jason. Plus, she has worked for so many years with Monica at General Hospital. We are supposed to see Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, there. We do know that Britt is going to be there. The question is, the leak said she's part of the people representing the hospital, but she hasn't even gotten a job back at the hospital. So maybe she's there with Jason. Dr. Terry Randolph, Cassandra James, is going to be at the funeral as well. Lois Cerullo's return and Brooke Lynn's collision course. Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, is definitely going to be there, which, of course, is going to force BLQ to interact with her estranged mother. GH Spoilers said that Monica's funeral puts Brooke Lynn on a collision course with Lois Cerullo. So maybe this tragedy will remind Brooke Lynn that time is short, and she will forgive her mom, Lois, for the whole Geo mess. Long-awaited Quartermaine family reunions. Sky and Dylan. What we're really interested in is whether we're going to get some extended Quartermaine family returns. People we haven't seen in many years, but who really should be at the funeral. For instance, we're wondering if Alan Quartermaine, Stuart Damon's adoptive daughter, Sky Quartermaine, Robin Christopher, shows up. Maybe GH could get Robin Christopher to reprise the role for a couple of episodes. Then, of course, there's Trace's son, Dylan Quartermaine, Robert Palmer Watkins. We're really hoping GH would have him come home for a tragedy like this. Scott Clifton's over on Bold and the Beautiful, but he could always make a short guest appearance. Or they could bring back Robert Palmer Watkins, who last played Dylan. GH might want to make sure everybody in Monica's family, who is still alive, can be there for her, even if these roles have to be recast for the couple of episodes they're on. Since we're talking about likely 1 to 3 episodes, depending on how long the funeral lasts, it seems likely they might be able to get these actors to come back to do guest spots. Drew Kane Quartermaine's potential funeral crash and Quartermaine mansion drama. On a troublesome note, Drew Kane Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson may crash. We doubt they will invite him. We're expecting, though, he wouldn't stay away and may try and push his way in, and Tracy and Jason may try and kick him out. Then Drew might pull a sketchy move and maybe say unless he can come, Scout Kane, Cosette Abinante, cannot. So, that might get Tracy and Jason to cave so long as he sits there next to Scout and Drew just keeps his mouth shut. Plus, we know Erica Slezak is already filming scenes as Monica's never-seen sister. So, in 2 or 3 weeks, we'll find out more about Erica Slezak's character, her name, and other info. She is supposed to be there at Monica's funeral and lays claim to the Quartermaine mansion and estate. Tracy says, "Over my dead body will I let you have it." If you remember, Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, found the letter written from Monica's sister and rushed over to the mansion to try and talk to her about it, but he couldn't get to her. Martin ended up talking to Yuri, Cyrus' hobby, and as of this week, it's too late to talk to her since Monica passes away.